Did you know that floods are among the most devastating natural disasters, capable of sweeping away entire towns and reshaping landscapes in mere moments? Picture this: a roaring wall of water, surging with unstoppable force, engulfing everything in its path: homes, vehicles, even people. The aftermath is often catastrophic, leaving behind a trail of destruction, mud, and heartbreak. But fear not, while floods can be terrifying, there are ways to overcome and prepare for these aquatic onslaughts. By understanding the risks, staying informed, and having a solid emergency plan, we can stand strong against the tide and protect our lives and property. From nature's most ferocious deluge, here are the top 7 dangers lurking after a flood and how to tackle them head-on. Top 1. Contaminated water, the silent menace. After a flood, water supplies often become tainted with harmful substances, including sewage, chemicals, and debris, leading to a high risk of waterborne diseases. For instance, after the 2010 Haiti earthquake, the country faced a cholera outbreak due to contaminated water sources. Flooding exacerbated the situation by spreading the bacteria further. To prevent illness, it is crucial to avoid drinking or cooking with untreated water. Always boil water or use purification tablets to ensure it's safe, and opt for bottled water if available. Top 2. Electrical hazards, a shocking danger. Flood waters can damage electrical infrastructure, leading to severe risks such as electrocution and fires. During Hurricane Katrina in 2005, many homes were submerged, with electrical systems compromised. This created dangerous conditions for residents returning to their homes. The solution is to turn off the main power supply if it's safe to do so and to avoid touching electrical appliances or outlets that may have been in contact with water. Only a qualified electrician should inspect and restore power to avoid potential hazards. Top 3. Structural damage, unseen perils. Floods can significantly weaken the structural integrity of buildings, even if the damage isn't immediately apparent. For example, after the 2011 Thailand floods, many buildings suffered from foundation issues and wall collapses that weren't visible until later inspections. This can pose serious risks, as seemingly intact structures may suddenly fail. It's important to have a structural engineer thoroughly assess the safety of your home before moving back in. They can identify any hidden damage and recommend necessary repairs to ensure the building's stability. Top 4. Mold growth, the hidden health risk. Floodwaters can lead to extensive mold growth, which can cause respiratory problems and allergic reactions. The aftermath of Hurricane Sandy in 2012 saw a surge in mold-related health issues among residents of affected areas in New York City. The damp and humid conditions left behind by the floodwaters provided an ideal breeding ground for mold. To tackle this, ensure that your home is well ventilated and all wet areas are thoroughly dried. Using dehumidifiers and professional mold remediation services can help prevent mold from becoming a long-term problem. Top 5. Chemical hazards, invisible threats. Floods can carry hazardous chemicals from industrial sites, farms, and households, contaminating the environment and posing serious health risks. After the 2008 floods in Iowa, runoff from agricultural lands, which included pesticides and fertilizers, mixed with floodwaters, contaminating local water supplies. This posed a significant risk to both residents and the environment. It's important to avoid contact with floodwaters and use protective gear if handling contaminated materials. Proper disposal of hazardous substances and adherence to local safety guidelines are essential to mitigate these risks. Top 6. Insect and animal infestations. Unwanted guests. Standing water left by floods creates a breeding ground for mosquitoes, which can transmit diseases like West Nile virus and malaria. Additionally, displaced wildlife, such as snakes and rodents, may seek shelter in flooded homes. After the 2011 Thailand floods, there were numerous reports of snakes entering homes and causing panic among residents. To address these issues, eliminate standing water around your property to reduce mosquito breeding sites. Regularly check for and safely remove any wildlife that may have entered your home, and consider contacting pest control services if necessary. Top 7. Mental health impact, the unseen toll. The psychological effects of experiencing a flood can be profound and long-lasting. Survivors often face trauma, anxiety, and depression as they deal with the loss of property, disruption of daily life, and the stress of recovery. After the 2019 cyclone Idai in Mozambique, many affected individuals reported high levels of stress and emotional distress. It's important to recognize and address these mental health challenges. Seeking support from friends, family, or mental health professionals can provide crucial help.
In the face of nature's fiercest challenges, such as the devastation brought by floods, the strength and resilience of people shine brightest. History shows that communities can rebuild stronger and more united after these trials, drawing on their courage, determination, and faith. It is in these moments of recovery that the human spirit's resilience becomes evident. As people come together, support one another, and rebuild their lives with renewed hope, while the dangers that follow a flood are daunting, they are not insurmountable. With vigilance, preparation, and the support of community and loved ones, we can overcome these challenges. Moreover, faith in Almighty God provides a profound source of strength and comfort, reminding us that we are never alone in our struggles. It inspires us to persevere, find hope in the darkest times, and emerge even stronger as we rebuild and heal. Let us remember that with resilience, faith, and unity, we can weather any storm and embrace a brighter future.